Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for the month of August. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't got a chance to see the general reading for this month, then you can find it on my channel. It's out there. I also will link it down there in the description box for those who want to see it. Alright, Capricorn, I'm getting a lot better energy coming from you guys. So I don't know if I'm picking it up previously or you guys recently started to feel a little better than I did when I did the general readings for you guys, because that was like back in July and this energy is already clearing out a little bit. Still not there yet, but it's getting better slowly but surely. So that's just, for me, is a confirmation, like no matter what, my Capricorns will always find a way. Always will find a way. I love that about you guys. I really admire that about you as well. Not scared to put in the work, right? Not at all. All right. So what are we doing over here? I'm first gonna draw a card for all of my Capricorns, and then I will do a spread for single Capricorns, and then we're going to jump into the ones do a spread for the ones who are actually in a union, dealing with somebody, and whatever that looks like for you guys. All right. Yeah, let's get a oracle card from the Universe Has Your Back deck. Beautiful deck. I picked it up this week again. I haven't touched it for such a long time, and I was like, these have very powerful affirmations and messages for you, so I'm going to use this deck. Let's see what's coming true, Capricorn, for the month of August. What's coming true for you guys? There we go. Here is your message. I feel it's more an affirmation. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. And we were just talking about that, right? Guiding yourself back to the light, out of the darkness into the light. It's about accepting the love of the universe, which is also within you. And no matter what you look like when you look in the mirror, no matter how you feel about the achievements you have when it comes to your career, deep within, you could pick two frequencies, fear or love. And I feel you guys are coming back to love. And that's like, it activates your inner compass, your inner guidance, your intuition. Again, I'm feeling your intuition is getting so much stronger again. And follow her or him. I think it seems more feminine, but still follow it and let it guide you back to the light, because it's a frequency you get back on. So you can always trust that. You can always trust that, because once you get more into the frequency of fear, that's where your mind is starting to speak so loudly, then your intuition doesn't really, can come true anymore. Not as strong. You can hear her, but it's not as clear. So yes, that's a beautiful affirmation for you guys. Let's see. It's also the yellow color, right, of the solar plexus. So if you feel like you have been feeling disconnected from your intuition and just your own self-belief, basically, and feeling confident in yourself and where you're going, try and eat as much yellow fruits or vegetables, or just try and, for example, use a tiger eye stone. That works very well for that solar plexus chakra. And just go outside, tune into nature, trees, fresh air. Water is also very helpful right now in this time of the year. So just go and follow that for yourself, whatever is guiding you back to the light. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing something right, Capricorn. You really are picking it up. Okay, let's jump into singles. What do we got for singles for this month? My single ladies and fellas. My single souls. The World. Major ending of the chapter. Some of you just recently got single, and that was very divinely guided. Can I just say that? Because I feel that very strongly. If you just recently broke up, it was because that was divinely guided. Like, you guys had a higher calling, basically. There's a different path here for you. Yes, and you're healing from it and you find inner peace with that. All right? So if you haven't found that inner peace about the decision you just recently made, or a situation that came into your life, might, you know, the other person might have moved on, but it's a deeper healing. So maybe if it has been a while since you guys, you know, made the decision to break up, it is a deeper healing that's happening right now. So it's a shift. It's like that inner knowing of like, I did the right thing and I kind of feel peaceful around that. Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So many pentacles coming through for you guys. Okay, so the focus might be on the money right now, and you're building up a career that also makes you happy when you wake up in the morning. I feel it's very important to you, becomes more and more important. So I do feel that you guys could use a break when it comes to focusing your energy too much towards work, so you can forget about the rest that's going on. I don't think that that's really going to be the way this month, but if it brings you in energy and it gives you that fire back, basically, then go and follow that pathway right now. Just don't drown yourself into work so you don't have to deal with the emotions, because you are very capable of dealing with things and putting things to rest. There's a very big opportunity to heal from this Three of Swords. This is actually the official Three of Swords card, and it comes through in the Four of Swords. Putting that, you know, it goes to the background because you're able to come out of it. That's powerful. Okay, so what do we see here? I feel like you've tried to make decisions. Maybe you've been, if we're moving on to the other Capricorns that are single, you might have been sort of seeing two people at the same time, or, you know, talking to people online or something like that. And I feel like you are picking out a person, or you're trying to focus your energy towards one other energy. And that could be a fire sign that's coming through, but it could also be strong earth energy. So it might have fire and earth in their chart, because right now that's what comes through the strongest for you guys. Let me see. I do feel that your heart chakra is a little closed off, and that's not that crazy after the roller coaster you guys have been through this year. So like, I'm gonna take some time for me, okay? I'm keeping my things close to me, my cards to myself. Just don't be too closed off when it comes to your heart chakra. Your heart chakra can be open and not being interested in the love energy. Don't have to disconnect from love in general to feel stable enough to focus on other things in life, because that might give you sort of writer blocks and stuff like that, like a creative energy block. I also feel that some of you are willing to look for love in a different way, are opening up your heart and your energy for different type of person. It might be a person you don't expect, you know, that would actually fit great with you, you know, like it's not the usual type you would go for. I really feel you have this type of vision about the man or about the woman you would like to date with, or maybe you would like to date a man, but then maybe it could be a woman as well. It's like opening up your energy a little bit, because I do see you undoing yourself of that naturally, because it's like I have like these options and I pick one and I keep holding on to, like, I know what I want, I know what I deserve and all of that, and then I see this movement of like, hey, here's the Page of Wands. Maybe I can, you know, be open and passionate towards something else, another type of option, basically what's coming through with these cards. So that's very interesting for my singles. You guys are going through a lot, like shifts and changes, so just follow that this month. And if somebody comes towards you this in the month of August, I think it could be interesting. Okay, it could be an interesting change of scenery. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for my single Capricorns as we speak. And for now, just focus on the healing. Just focus on the healing and take your time with that and be patient with that as well. You don't have to be, and that's also what I'm hearing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Something happened and now it really scared me. But it was nothing, okay? Yes, that's what I'm getting. All right, let's jump into the spread for the relationship. So for my Capricorns are actually still in a union right now as we speak and are dealing with somebody, all right? We have the 7 of Pentacles for you with the Hangman. The energy that's coming through instantly. I see it. Okay. Capricorn are dealing with somebody right now. There we go. All right. Let's see. Some of you are really done waiting on this person to get their stuff together, okay? I'm going to try and keep it as neat as possible right now today. Putting in a lot of time, a lot of energy, feeling like you sort of waiting for the next step to happen because basically they have to sort of come with you or take that step with you basically. And I just feel like you just are actually thinking about, maybe I just don't want this right now. Maybe I don't want to feel like how do you put that? I don't want to feel like I'm waiting outside basically for somebody to validate me in that way or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little distracted right now. Yeah. Because the thing is that I don't want to scare anybody, but you are like, I just gonna have to be real. I feel it's on your mind recently. Like I feel it's on your mind, and it's not for all of my Capricorn. So if you're cross-watching, if there's nothing going on, if you're both doing the things and you're like happy together, then don't try and focus too much on this. But what I'm picking up for some of my Capricorns, that you really are thinking about maybe becoming single. And you don't have to share it here as well. It's like, I'm just picking up on that energy and you're just in a little bit of a dual situation of like, I'm not sure, I don't know, maybe I do, maybe I don't. But it's also because you really are, you are kind of offensive about waiting. Like you just don't want to waste time anymore. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like I don't want to waste my time. So I'm going to get a little bit more because I do really see that you are coming out of the Hangman position. Hangman came in reverse basically. So normally it's like this. I kept it like that because my deck was shuffled, like, and I always check if there's no reverse. So it came out in reverse because you're done waiting, putting in time and energy into something that just doesn't really, bear the fruits. But I do feel that it is. You see, because there's like this. I feel it's also a way of you looking towards it and the way you feel about it. I think it is very divinely guided. Everything is happening in your union in very divine timing, even though it feels like it's a drag, like it takes forever and it's just like that other person. No, but it's the energy. In the end of the day, when something comes into this union, afterwards you figure out, wow, I'm actually glad that it happened now, because I think 6 months ago we really weren't that ready for it yet. And that realization is coming in for some of you, okay? For others of you, you're just not really sure right now, and that's okay, because we just had that lunar eclipse in your sign, so that's your first house. You're really starting to see, okay, who am I, where am I in my life? Do I want to change? Do I want everything to be different or stay the same, or go back to what it used to be? All these questions. So yeah, it's not crazy you feel a certain way about that. It's really on your mind, Capricorn, and I get that. It's not crazy. It's very natural that is happening right now. Okay, so let me see what happens for you guys. I kind of want to stick to 3 cards with this reading, but today is not that day. Okay, it's coming. I do feel that is coming to an end, yeah, because you are finding back the balance. Okay, you took like a little detour. You needed to sort of tap into certain heavier energy to be able to come back to center, and that's what you're doing. I overall felt for you guys, you were starting to feel more balanced again and seeing things from a, higher perspective. But it's also about patience. Just have patience with yourself and also with your partner. They are also going through a lot. Yeah. Okay, let's see. There you are. And you could be dealing with a Aquarius. An Aquarius, okay? Sagittarius comes through as well, but let's see. I do feel, for some of you, you're taking a trip, all right? Taking a trip together, and that's really going to bring you guys back into alignment with each other. I don't see a major breakup, but it is on one of the two's mind. If it's not resonating, don't make it fit, please, because I don't want to cause any issues, okay? I do not. If you're thinking about this, and I know because I'm picking up on it, it will find more balance again, but it's also because you are starting to feel maybe more better, you see? You're starting to put energy where it flows towards yourself. You start to empower yourself separately outside the union as an individual. And it helps the energy flow. But like I said, everything is happening in divine timing right now between the two of you. I know it's difficult. I know that you're going over and over and over it again, but trying to take some days off from that overthinking space. Like, just put your energy towards something else if you can, and try to cut yourself on when you're going too deep of thinking about things. Allow things to come out. Know that in a couple of weeks things are being more clearer. So you might as well just, if you're getting confused, if you're finding yourself overthinking, just go within and say, okay, right now everything is just very foggy and I have no answer. I'm okay with that right now, because I know in a couple of weeks I will have things clear up, and I know that I'm going to be able to give myself that answer. So right now I'm just going to try and live in the moment and not question too much about tomorrow or the day after. I'm just going to try and be in the day and in the moment. If we're having a good moment, it's a good moment. If it's not going that well, then I know I just need to take a little bit of space or do something that makes me feel better. All right? So you're not constantly triggered about the bigger picture. Just stay in the picture, in the frame right now. Okay? Try and stay in the frame. That will help you guys. And that's just a side note, all right? So it looks good, but it's also because you're fed up. I'm just saying. You just don't want things to go that they have been going. I just feel that. And you're also starting to feel different about yourself. Yeah. Wow. You see? Here she is again. I cannot. Yep, starting to feel a lot better about yourself and about where you're going. So, doors are opening for you, Capricorn. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. I will be going live again soon as well. So, if you are not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing and hitting the bell next to it, because then you get a notification when I'm live, and you be able to join me. I love to see you guys there. So, thank you. See you soon. I love you guys. Bye.